Oh, but the crit's gonna happen. Oh, I see it already. The crit is gonna happen. Please don't crit me. Please don't crit me. Don't do that. Don't do it. Just don't. Kadogaya, I'm Marolt, and welcome back to, not welcome back, just welcome to PCL Season 4. Now, okay, the first thing I have to say, I fucked up. I didn't really fuck up, my OBS did, because I recorded the match live, but the mic, my OBS recorded with the wrong mic, so the quality is shitty, and the music is kind of too loud. But so yeah, I guess I'm making this video, and I'm gonna upload my live reaction as well, live commentating through the battle. But I'm only gonna put it as an unlisted video because I don't really think it's worth me uploading it. So yeah, check out the description, because that is where where the video with live commentating will be. I'm gonna edit a couple of stuff like me raging, and I'm gonna cut that out and edit it into this video. But yeah, pretty much, if you want to see my live reactions, go check out in the description. There's gonna be a link to an unlisted video in which I do the live commentary. But yeah, anyway, so week 1 of the PCL is here. Let's see, PCL Season 4. We were going up against Ralts Sociedad and their coach Isu. Now his team is, I could probably do the team thingy analysis, but not really. Here's just what we brought. I brought Groundium Z because it puts in a lot of work with sand. With Sand Force and Earth Power, that's a lot of work. It's actually 227 base power move in sand. Because that actually happened in the actual game itself. So, and I was kind of impressed when doing a live reaction. Then I have my Lodec physically defensive with Flame Orb. Now you might see that there are no nicknames here, and to be honest, me not having nicknames is what cost me the match. That's just me. That's just some superstition maybe. But yeah, I honestly think if I had nicknames, and if my Lodec would have been female, some things might have gone differently. So yeah, next we have just a little bit of speed in case he wanted to speed creep me with his Tapu Bulu. This is max speed, yeah. A little bit of speed just in case. Then we have Silvally Fire. This is has enough speed to... I'm missing IVs. Why am I missing IVs? And that happened in the live recording as well. Enough speed to outspeed the Nidoking, or anything that's slower than his Nidoking. Basically, his Nidoking is base 85 speed, so that maxes out at 296. Silvally, Flamethrower, Flash Cannon, and Thunderbolt Parting Shot. Just general coverage. I can hit most of his team. I can hit pretty much everything on his team, except for the Charizard Y. But I can Parting Shot on the Charizard Y and go back into my Melodic. I have Dragon Tail and Scald. For that, I can wall it like indefinitely. As long as I have recovers, I can wall a lot of his team, which you're gonna see that in the game it happens. So yeah, next I have like standard defensive, not really standard, just a little bit of speed. Again, if he wanted to speed creep me with like his Reuniclus, if he would be crazy and go for like a speedy Reuniclus, that would be a thing. Stealth Rock, Stone Edge, Thunder Wave, and Crunch. Adamant Nature, because that ensures that Stone Edge is a knockout on the Tornadus Therian, and yeah. That's it. And next I have Screens Xatu here, because me going into the game itself, I had a plan. Me setting up screens with my Xatu, and then U-turning out into my Komo, which was the Belly Drum substitute Dragon Claw and Poison Jab Salak Berry set. It didn't work out. Spoilers. It didn't really work out because in the end, let's just see the match. This is gonna be post commentated. I'm gonna do it kind of quickly so you don't have to be here for I don't know how long. But yeah, if you want the full video, like full live commentary, as I said, go to the description. There's going to be a link to a video, to an unlisted video. So yeah, watch that if you want. It's yeah, warning here. It has a shitty mic, and my OBS was glitching out, so it's kind of glitchy. But yeah, here's the stop. Can we turn off the music? So here me going into the match, I think I'm gonna lead off with my Landers because I can U-turn out on pretty much anything. So he goes into his Umbreon. I go into my Kamo and I double out into my Xatu because I thought he's gonna go. Because I wanted to do the substitute thingy straight away, but if I went for substitute, that means that I couldn't belly drum later. I mean, I couldn't sub and belly drum later because I had even number of HP. Because I thought that's gonna be better, but when I end the battle, okay, it doesn't really matter. I double out into Xatu, predicting his like anything else, maybe Toxic, even if he wants to go for Toxic, or maybe switch into Empoleon to set up rocks, or even a Reuniclus. So he doesn't switch into Reuniclus. I can't really touch him, so I just U-turn out into my Tyranitar. Gives me the opportunity to set up Stealth Rock here. He stays in, goes for the Focus Blast. I have the Chople Berry, so that's nice. And I just click Crunch here. He switches into his Tapu Bulu. That's, of course, normal. He is leftovers. I see here that he is leftovers. So kind of defensive-ish set. I just switch into my Xatu because it's what it's here for. And I just kind of, I think I set up the Reflect here. I thought that was a good idea. Yeah, and he was afraid of my of me, of course, setting up. No, I mean Air Slashing him, because Air Slash would have done a lot of damage. So I just Reflect. I go into my Tyranitar and I click Crunch here. He gets a lot of recovery with the grassy terrain. He actually has the Colbur Berry as well, which is kind of nice prep on his part. But yeah, he lands to you didn't see anything. Oh boy. Let's try that again. Okay, fuck me, dude. Okay, this week one is definitely not in my favor. Okay, this was definitely not a good week for me with all the freaking. Okay, yeah, never mind that shit. So yeah, everything happens the way I said it, but you now see it on the screen. How didn't I notice that? I mean, I'm watching myself right here. Fuck. Okay, so yeah, we say Rocks, Focus Blast, Chople Berry, Crunch switches out into Tapu Bulu. I go for Crunch. I had no reason to sack my Tyranitar, so yeah, I go into my Xatu, as you saw before. I mean, as I said before. That's a lot of damage. So turns out Xatu is not a Tapu Bulu counter. So did we stay here? No, I set up the Reflect. Probably Light Screen would have probably been the play to make. Because then I could have set up before. But yeah, it doesn't really matter. I go back into my Tyranitar. He goes for Calm Mind, and I Crunch. He has Colbur Berry, so that's very good prep on his part. You know, Colbur Berry. I said before, he lands 2 Focus Blasts in a row. So I consider that hacks. No, I don't really, but who lands 2 Focus Blasts in a row? And I just go for Ground DMZ, 227 base power, Earth power, it goes. In the sand, it does a lot of damage. He goes into his Empoleon, is on a balloon, and I just U-turn out to pop the balloon and go into my Melodic. I don't get frozen, which is nice. I activate my Flame Orb, which is also nice. I just kind of try to fish for a burn here. He defogs away my my Reflect, and yeah, I do what here? I go back into Xatu. I was thinking he might want to set up his Stealth Rocks, but he didn't even have the Stealth Rocks. He Aqua Jets. He crits me. That's annoying, but doesn't really matter in the end. But I just decide to go into my Milotic, since I see that he is going to stay in. He doesn't really want to switch out. I get a nice burn. That's the 3rd Scald, so those are the odds in my favor. And I just kind of Scald. No, here I Ice Beam, because I think he's gonna want to switch out, and he does indeed switch out just into the Umbreon. So maybe a double here, a double would have guaranteed me the win, but he baton passes out. It reveals the baton pass. So again, very nice play on his part. So as we see here, Dragon Claw does 52%. I parting shot out back into my Milotic, and I just recovered here. He Dragon then says, I scout out what he wants to do. I want to scout out the damage, and here I just Dragon Tail him out because I don't want him setting up. But Flame Orb Milotic is just so fucking good. It takes every hit possible. Now here I go hard into my Silvally because I was either sacking it or doing something. He reveals the substitute. He reveals a very cool set, by the way. I was very impressed by this set, like in the match itself. Sub-disabled. But I have Flamethrower, and he doesn't know I have Flash Cannon as well. So he's just in range of substitute, so he can't get the substitute up. And here I think I parting shot because I predict him to want to switch out. Yes, I parting shot, so that's a nice prediction I made there. And I just go back into my Milotic. I was actually kind of scouting for the Z move, which is why I clicked recovered. I was very considered. I was very worried about him having a Z move, which is nice. But yeah, I just throw off a Scald on the Tapu Bulu, and here I think, okay, if he is like sub-disable Horn Leech set, that means he can't really touch my Kommo, which is very important because I was actually sacking my Milotic because that gave me a switch into the Kommo and I could have set up. But it turns out I'm actually faster, so he is like defensive Tapu Bulu, or no, max HP Adamant, maybe like that, and I'm faster and I kill it with Ice Beam. So that's fine, I guess. That's fine because at this point my Milotic walls his entire team. He can't kill me. The only possibility, like he could only kill me with charge if Charizard set up on me as the last Mon. That's how he would have killed me if I let him set up as his last Mon and I couldn't Dragon Tail him out. But yeah, I still kind of want to see the damage here. I didn't click in my head that that's Assault Vest straight away, so I just kind of recover, still scouting out for the Gracium Z Grass Knot. But now I find out he crits me here. I see that he is Assault Vest now, and I just kind of stay in. I can play the long game. I win the long game. I switch out again for the At this point, I'm sure that he is Assault Vest. So I wanted to parting shot out. 52% is it did, and it crits me. Okay, stop. Here are some important turns. He crits me, so that's first crit. A little bit annoying. I just recover. So here I Dragon Claw. I Dragon Tail him out. Do I? Yeah, I Dragon Tail him out. But yeah, goes into his Katrina, the Hurricane. No, the Tornadoes. I just recover off, because I need my Milotic healthy as possible. He turns out into his Charizard again, preserving that HP on the Regenerator, and I just throw off a Scald here. It's an drawback play. He does 24. I Scald. That's some decent damage. 31 is decent damage. I go. I said it. I'm gonna put it. Okay. No, I'm gonna edit. Here's what I said. Okay. Here's what happened. Just watch the video.
Can I take another one of those? I can with the burn. I can take. I kind of don't want to risk the critical hit though, because it's gonna happen. I see it happening already, and I need to save my recovers. Oh, but the crit's gonna happen. Oh, I see it already. The crit is gonna happen. Please don't crit me. Please don't crit me. Don't do that. Don't do it. Just don't. Please don't. I risked it. I know I risked it. Please don't. I mean, that one's on me if he risks because I risked it. But yeah, he can't really touch my loaded. That's the thing. No crit. No! Fuck!
Okay, and you're back now. You saw what happens. You saw what happens. I mean, you saw what I said. You saw what happens. So, yeah, it happens. It happened. I was salty about that. I was super salty about that. And at this point, I can't really win. I mean, my chances to win were kind of non-existent. I was salty about it. I didn't really know what I'm doing. He kills me off with Hidden Power Ice. And I miscalced as well, because here I should have gone for the Dragon Claw, definitely, because Salak Berry raises my speed. I miscalced because the default set on Tornadus on Showdown is no attack investment. I mean, no special attack investment. So that means that it's said that I live, but as you see here, 40%. I probably could have played around it, maybe made it a 1-0, but yeah. I guess that's good game to Isu. The crit on the Milotic was definitely a game changer. I lost because of that, because the Umbreon couldn't touch me because I was Flame Orb, so he couldn't Toxic Stall me. The Tornadus couldn't touch me because, as you saw, Air Slash was the best thing that he could hit me with, and I could have Ice Beamed him. The Charizard is 1v1 by the Flame Orb Milotic as well, and the Empoleon didn't have anything to touch me because he had a Defog, Aqua Jet, Ice Beam, and Defog, Aqua Jet, Ice Beam, and Defog, Aqua Jet, Ice Beam, and some other move. Scald. Was it Scald? I don't know. Probably. I don't know. But yeah, the last 4 mons which he had could not touch me. And but I guess critical hit. I called it out. I spoke it to life. So shit happens. I don't know what to say. Shit happens. That's just how it is. But that just keeps me motivated for the next week. So next week I'm gonna prep even better. I'm gonna try to avoid any hacks possible. I hope. I said it in the PCL chat. I'm gonna sacrifice an unborn baby to RNGesus. Maybe I'm gonna get lucky. But yeah, that's it for me for week 1 of the PCL. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. But yeah. That's it for me, I guess. Thanks for watching. Be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed. Even though if we lost, be sure to leave a comment. Let me know what you thought of this first week. Share with your friends. That is always appreciated. And yeah, that's it for me. I'm out.